What's up, guys? It's Nick here. Welcome back to an episode of Mario Kart Mondays. In the last episode, we did the Mario Kart Retro Rewind custom tracks of the Mario Cup with Shaggy in the Mystery Mobile or Mystery Machine, and yeah, now we're gonna be heading over to the Luigi Cup with Heavy from TF2. And I know I got suggested by Matthias to do Lay's potato chips, but I tried doing it and the game kept crashing, so I didn't really know how to fix it. So we're gonna go with his previous suggestion, which was Heavy from TF2. So anyway, in the Luigi Cup we have Musical Cliff, Toad's Temple, Luncheon Tour, and Shy Guy Lumber Co. So pretty interesting stuff. I wonder if the Luncheon Tour is actually just Luncheon Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. That'd be cool. The musical cliff tier looks pretty cool too. Got those music blocks from Super Mario World. Or actually, they're from Super Mario Bros. 3, I think, first. So cool stuff. Kind of reminds me of Music Park from Mario Kart 7 a little bit, just based on the theme. They got little drum guys, which are kind of cool, that are Goombas. So, oh, you even have the little music note guys from Music Park. That's cool too. I saw them in the background. And the bats are, I can't even tell what instrument that is. I guess it's maybe like a kind of maraca or something like that. Can't really tell, but there's some form of instrument. So I like that. The theme is very on point for this one. Except for the fireballs here, but okay. They do blast out some music notes though, so that is a little bit acceptable, I guess. They're being shot out from that cannon over there, which is pretty cool, from the castle. I like, yeah, the barriers also have music notes and everything. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, it's the lap, nice. I like that. This is a very thematic course, and I really enjoy this one. This one's very cool. But yeah. Also, I know I did get suggested to play a Mario or Smash Bros. Mod as well for yesterday, but I didn't realize it. But it was a Smash Ultimate. I keep going to the left for that one. That jump there. But it is a Smash Ultimate mod, which I haven't figured out how to mod Smash Ultimate, and it is also just cosmetics. I kind of like doing mods that are just like completely, new, and having like new characters and stages and all that stuff. But I definitely want to learn to mod Smash Ultimate. It's definitely possible. I just have to obviously download the game, and then I have a hacked Switch one, so should be able to learn how to do that. Because I think it might be simple, maybe not. Maybe it's more simple now because the game's like almost 8 years old at this point. It's like, what, 7 years old now? Kind of crazy. So it's probably a lot easier to hack these days, and just a lot easier to access. But sadly, I think I talked about this before, but the main website that had a lot of the ROMs for Switch 1 got taken down by the FBI because apparently it was like on the same servers as like some child pornography or something like that. Kind of crazy stuff. So I might get censored from YouTube for this, but yeah. So because of that, they took it down, and yeah, it's a little bit harder to obtain ROMs. Even though I do have the legal copy of Smash Ultimate or whatever, um, I can't download it from my Switch One because uh, it doesn't have. Um, I can't connect it to Nintendo servers because it got pretty much banned from just hacking and using homebrew and stuff. And they're tracking down that like pretty hard these days, like um, especially for Switch 2 now. Like if you have a hacked Switch, they will pretty much brick your console. Not brick your console, but will just not allow you to use Nintendo online services. Which honestly isn't the worst. In all honesty, it really isn't that bad. Um, you just can't, obviously go online, but I guess you can't. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit bad because you also can't update your games, I guess. But you are able to just like buy physical copies and play games like that. Obviously, not all games have physical copies, but usually the ones that have physical or don't have physical copies, you can just play on PC or a different console. But yeah, I mean, it is a little bit annoying because like for me, I love playing Splatoon, and I wasn't able to play Splatoon a lot last year when my Switch got hacked, or not hacked, when I hacked my own Switch. So that was kind of a bummer. But other than that, like my Switch One was actually a lot of fun to still play, and I have access to pretty much everything else. And I was just able to, because of my hacked Switch, I was able to, update my games and, download other games through other means. But yeah, with Switch 2, it's like they're really tracking down on it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Switch 2 I haven't really touched too much, other than like Splatoon. The console's kind of dead, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you had Donkey Kong last month, sure, but like, when are we gonna get a new game? Because I don't even know when the next game is actually coming out. I guess would it be Kirby Air Ride, which is coming out in November? Because I'm trying to think, like, what's a Switch exclusive that's like coming out next? Because I think I heard Metroid Prime, from what I remember, is coming out this year. I could be wrong about that. I heard Dragon Drive was alright. That came out like mid-August or something like that. But yeah, Switch 2's kind of dead. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's really no point of. First of all, it's crazy that it's like it was the most selling console, and yet like how, just how the fact that like everyone just got swindled into it from like I guess Donkey Kong. But oh, this is actually really cool. This is Luncheon Kingdom. But yeah, like Donkey Kong I guess sold them, and maybe I guess Metroid Prime 4 and Kirby Air Riders. But the lineup for Switch 2 so far, kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Like, I know not Switch, Splatoon Raiders. I don't know when that's coming out, but that's something that's happening on Switch 2. I have to look at release dates, honestly, but there really isn't much. Like, there isn't much. There's Metroid Prime 4, there's Rhythm Heaven Groove, which doesn't really matter because that's coming out on Switch 1 as well. Same thing with Tomodachi Life 2. I don't know. Switch 2 is just kind of lame. In all honesty, it's like I was on a pretty good roll. I'm not gonna lie, for as Nintendo Nick, for covering Switch 2 content. I covered the Mario Kart, I covered the Donkey Kong, and now I'm kind of just waiting, and I'm playing freaking Wii game out here, and yeah, having more fun with this than Mario Kart Tour or World. I don't know why I call it Tour. I mean, not that far off. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, this is really cool though. I really like the attention of detail of this course as well. Just with it really is just Luncheon Kingdom. It's really cool. But yeah, I think honestly, like I've been saying this a lot already. Fan games, I'm gonna be honest with you. Fan games is where it's at. Like ROM hacks and mods and all that stuff. As we're playing one right now. That might be the move for this channel, cause the Switch 2 is dead. Maybe I'll do a let's play of like Metroid Prime 4 whenever that's coming out. Maybe Kirby Air Riders. I don't even know if I'm gonna get that game yet, but yeah. Cause again, it's $70 for a racer that I'm probably just gonna play City Trial on. So it's like $70 for a City Trial with a new map, new characters, and new vehicles, and $70. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. In all honesty, especially when I could be paying literally $20 for Silk Song, the sequel to, which is coming out Thursday, by the way, which is looking to be really good. Sequel to Hollow Knight, and probably get so much more enjoyment out of that, and have a fun time with that. Honestly, maybe I'll do a let's play of that, but I feel like everyone's gonna be doing a let's play of that, and I feel like more people should. And I want to show off more fan-made games and mods and ROM hacks and all this other stuff that really just like experiments and get new make new stuff pretty much that usually hasn't been done. So that's my logic right now. This is pretty cool. I like the very much like Shy Guy Falls a little bit from Mario Kart 8. You got Shy Guy is hard at work here. You kind of got like this factory of them making mods and stuff. Very cute. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, because they kind of have similar like workshop forest of cutting down trees and making logs in that game. Which I kind of want to replay that game. Tropical Freeze is such a great platformer. People say it's like one of the best platformers of all time, and I kind of agree with that. It's really good. I mean, all Donkey Kong countries are like really good, and they just have aged really well as well. Gotcha. Yeah, I definitely am down to do more again Smash mods, but again, I want to do stuff that's like not cosmetic stuff, but like brand new stuff, as well as yeah, if it is Ultimate, I need to learn how to do how to mod Smash Ultimate, because I think there are some cool stuff from what I've seen that were modded in Smash Ultimate. Damn, Toda beat me. Okay. Oh, never mind. That was the second lap. But yeah, I've seen some cool stuff. I just don't know. I know HDR is really big and has a lot of cool new stuff. that even like changed like movesets of like I think it just changed movesets. I don't think there's new characters. Maybe there's, I think there's Knuckles. Knuckles is in there. I think. I could be wrong. I'm probably just thinking of Project Plus, but yeah, HDR is pretty cool, and maybe I'll learn how to mod into HDR or something like that. Or just Smash Ultimate in general. Because yeah, HDR is like its own thing. It's like kind of like Project M of Smash Ultimate. I played it a little bit with some of my friends who had it, but never really learned how to make it myself. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Smash Ultimate in general. I don't really like how Smash Ultimate plays, especially just like with all the characters that are in there that are just like, especially the DLC, kind of just unfair and stuff. But it definitely has everything. It does have everything, but it's not my cup of tea, I guess. But I do love mods. Like I know I'm also not a big fan of Smash 4, obviously. A lot of other people aren't either. But some of the mods are pretty cool, as I've shown a good amount of those off on the channel as well. So, yeah. Only a matter of time, I guess, for me to do ultimate mods, but at the same time, maybe it's too late, because it's like, game's like 7 years old at this point, but maybe, who knows. I don't really follow the Smash Ultimate scene, but maybe there are some new things I don't know about that are like new mods that have come out recently that are like really cool. Oh, we got the credits here because that was the special cup technically. My boy Poo Poo, love that guy. Anyway though, that is the episode. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Again, any mod suggestions, whether that be Smash Brawl 4, if you do have like a good ultimate tutorial of how to mod Smash Ultimate and a good like Smash Ultimate mods to play, again, I'd love to learn and love to know how to do so. But yeah, also just fan mods in general or anything in general, let me know. I'd love to cover it. I'd love to, you know, just play new games and everything. Down to start a new Let's Play. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to watch, what you guys want to see, because you guys are my fans. So anyway, again, thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for other things gaming right here on Tell Nick. Bye.